Welcome to History One-on-One. Today we are at the Danish War Museum with all kinds of artifacts from the Air Force, Army. This machine gun is the world-famous German MG42. This machine gun could fire up to 1600 rounds per minute, and it was feared by the opponents. It took 2 men to operate, and you could change the barrel because the barrel got so hot when it fired all the rounds. This is an old jet fighter, it's called a Meteor. It was in the Danish Air Force. But now it has finished its life at this museum. This is the Lockheed F-104, also a fighter in the Danish Air Force. This is a very big fighter. It's very long. And this is a Sidewinder missile. It's really amazing to get up close on these old fighters because they are so much bigger than you think. Just look at the exhaust from the jet engine. This is the propeller from a B-17 Flying Fortress US bomber from the Second World War. This plane crashed, and yes, you can see the propeller is bent. The pilot allegedly had finished his 25 missions and was able to go back to the US, but he kept flying. But unfortunately he crashed and died. This is a D-Hawk ground-to-air missile defense system. Obviously they were deployed in strategic places and fired against enemy fighters intruding. Very efficient weapon. Very easy to transport and deploy where needed. And here in the museum's courtyard there's an exhibition of various tanks and armored vehicles. This is the German Leopard 1 tank, which was part of the Danish army. Now it's Leopard 2, its successor. But this was a very efficient and very well built tank and very well armored. And the Danish army was very glad they had this, and they used it in various missions. And now it's, as I said, its successor, the Leopard 2, which is still active in the Danish army. This is the howitzer M109, self-propelled artillery. Its gun has a diameter of 155 millimeters, so it can shoot some pretty serious grenades. And this is also a 150 millimeter howitzer. It is not self-propelled. This has to be hooked up to a truck and then deployed out in the field. But also very efficient piece of artillery. To soften up the target you have in sight, then you start to soften it up with artillery, and then when you've done that, you let in the infantry supported by the Air Force, also known as Lightning War. And finally we have this Centurion tank. It was produced in England and also was a part of the Danish army many years ago. Also a very good tank for its time. It has a 84mm gun. It's also a very powerful piece of weapon. Thank you for watching this little video about the Danish Air Force and the Danish Army. Of course we haven't seen everything, but I have chosen the most interesting things. So I hope you have enjoyed, and please subscribe and I will come with more videos later on. Thank you for watching.